new battleground Hanamura that also we watched the video already, but I can actually read what it's all about. I mean that we know, like both cores are protected, so it's kind of like on Tomb of the no wait on Towers of Doom, but the HP is only 7. I wonder if that's enough. I mean, I guess in testing it was enough for them, but it sounds like it's really small amount considering that you can increase the amount of bullets you get from the payloads by taking forts. Like that, it might be a fast map. Like if you straight up just have like better teamfight comps and you just like kill opponents, like if they can't contest you and you just like get one payload, second payload, third payload, and I don't know, maybe the blue team, scale is better at 10, but until 10, then my lost like 1/4 and like two, I mean 3 HP on a core or even maybe 4. Like I don't know how fast it is, but just saying. The first set of and maybe like double support compositions will be good there, and you will have like 3-2, 3-2, 3-2, like fighting for the spots or something. Uh, okay, so okay, that's good, I guess. Okay, so it's not right from the start. That's also something that they can use to balance this map, I guess. When the first objective spawns. So the first set of payload spawns for each team after 2 minutes, and additional waves will periodically spawn through the rest of the game. So the video. Wait, I was listening to the video. They said the payload spawns as soon as the other one gets used, but maybe I just like get it wrong or something. Stand near an allied payload to escort it. The more allies who are present to escort a payload, the faster it will move. This effect caps at 3. So yeah, as I said, like I wonder if Samuro clones or like Vikings work for it, or like Rexar, maybe it's a Rexar map. Uh, Payloads that haven't been escorted for a period of time will begin to slowly move backwards. Empowered payloads. This is when you get the forts, then can shoot more. Okay. Destroying enemy forts will cause the next allied payload to deal additional damage when it arrives at its destination. Okay, I see. I see. So it's not like a permanent buff, which is good. I was scared of it, but okay, it's just the next one. Destroying enemy keeps will cause sappers to spawn with allied minion waves, which will fire on the core upon reaching. I think this is interesting. Like this is interesting, because you can get some value out of the map that have no core exposed, but I don't think they could like implement it on like Towers of Doom. Firstly, there's no keep, but second, it's like 3-lane maps and it's like really big one, and you don't want like a sapper, like 2-3 sappers just like stacking on your lane and just pushing and potentially dealing 3 damage. But 3 types of mercenary camps exist on Hanamura, and captured mercenaries will not travel down a lane to attack enemies. Instead, they capture like like items or something that you can pick up and they do stuff. Recon Camp, Dragon Spirits. So it's like a vision one. I mean, I think this is something that they just want to test, and eventually this might make it way to like other maps or like just new maps that will get released eventually. We'll see how it goes. Like I guess the vision is like interesting. Like the turret is, I don't know how the turret would, but yeah. And support camp. I can't wait to see people saying like, guys, I just gonna pick Gaslow and I will like collect the healing pulses. Okay, I will be like support during camps. Like Gaslow support time incoming. Okay. I will pick Nova. I have bribe. I can bribe this camp and provide healing for people, right? So like, multi-class Nova is back, and this is the boss. This is just like the Towers of Doom boss, basically. Yudrao. Art. Okay, movement speed, some visual upgrades, sprays, whatever. Okay, just to make it different from the shrink ray, I guess. Actually, like you can say someone get nullification on it, right? Because it doesn't shrink the target. You just put it. You see the line animation that you hit at someone, but you don't see how long the effects last because you don't have like a slow effect attached to it, so you don't see the slow effect, and it also doesn't shrink the target, I think. So like, it's fine, nice to see that, but like yeah. Uh, okay, new items. Wait. I mean, okay. So like there will be a lot of names for the skins now because this is probably like a base Genji, a recolor, and a recolor. But since like in 2.0 you can buy every skin separately, then yeah, like all skins have names now. Uh, okay, there's a Sakura, fuck, Aurel and Zyra skins. The Zyra is interesting. I want to see the recolors. The Aurel one is also like pretty cool, but you know, you know. New bundles, Genji heroic bundles, Sakura, and Cyber Demon, Bootface. Much like new heroes receive a gold price reduction once they have been in Nexus for a few weeks, new skins and mounts that are unlocked using gems starts at higher than normal shard price. These items will receive a shard price reduction a few weeks after they are added to the game. Okay, interesting. New items that are only unlockable via loot chests and forging, such as new version of existing skin, will not start at highest shard price. Okay. Um, User interface, attack move target point. Attack move target point has been added to the gameplay option even up added. Okay. So you can just like change the attack move instead just from attacking everything that's the closest to your hero, it will attack the closest opponent hero, which is like nice, but some people don't even use attack move, so like you know. But it is nice. I will bind it to like other key or something too. I will probably just bind it to A to be honest, and just other key I will make for like attack on everything. Because you want to have like normal auto attack command still if you do bosses. Like you don't want to suddenly click A, but you have it bind only for heroes, and then you just walk on a boss stun. But maybe it will prioritize like minion steals if there's no heroes. I doubt that, but maybe. Okay, collection, whatever I guess. Portraits, whatever really. Heroes Bro, game UI, master towns. Okay, so they added the master towns for this patch. Loot chest. Okay. Upon reloading a loot chest that contains a rare, epic, or legendary item, a warning dialogue will now appear that asks the player to confirm whether or not they would like to reload the chest. Soon all appear. Okay, so okay, I see. If you have a rare or epic, it will pop now too, not only for legendary, whatever kinda. Lightning bolt visual effect, okay, whatever. Changes to Cassia, interesting. To Greyman, interesting. To Nazibo, interesting. Probius, interesting. Aurel, interesting. Brightwing, interesting. Lily, I don't know. Tassadar, I don't know. Uther, had to come eventually. Anub, interesting. ETC also. Stitches and Zaya. Let's see. Okay, so Cassia. Cooldown decreased, mana cost reduced. That's nice, but kind of whatever. But the mana is nice. Like there's no damage difference or anything, so whatever. The 2 seconds, but mana costs are always nice. I mean, but you don't have to reduce it on everything. Just like change something else too, Kappa. Uh, Cooldown. Oh, I just played like Casa game and I was talking about it that I think this ultimate should have shorter cooldown for sure because it can sometimes just be nothing and you shouldn't be punished for. I mean, you know, you should not have that feeling that such kind of ultimate that you kind of don't want to use because you might not have it later or something. It's like initial for to initial a fight, you know. So you just want to maybe even use it at the start, and it's fine. If you miss it, then you will have another one for like next objective or something. You shouldn't be like pressured to make sure that it gets a lot of value. It's like with Entomb, you can use it and pressure off some cooldowns of opponents, and you will most likely have it for another fight. I'm interested to see. They probably changed it just because the other one was picked mostly, even though Valkyria is fine. So nice trench. There's a lot like the talents are weird for her. Like it feels weird when you look at her talents. Really, I want to see the changes, what they do to them. Quest requirement reduced from okay. I mean the 80 was a lot because like yes you can stack it with like E, but how often you will really get like a lot of stacks on E? You know, like now it will be easier because like both the E changes the cooldown and yeah you need less hits, but yeah, and they also increase the buff. So this might potentially be a thing, but I still think like the charge strike is insanely strong and the Q talent is not what either. This is by far the weakest, but this is into still can really tell. This talent also has the 1 second duration or something, right? I think health required to trigger bonus damage. Okay, this is nice. Movement speed bonus increased. Okay. No, why? Don't nerf my favorite talent. Not like this. This is stupid. I don't like that. Like, I mean, unless they really think that's OP or something, but they should just buff the others and leave this like as it is. I hate when they force you to pick something else, like force you to pass on a good talent to pick weaker ones just because they want that. Cooldown reduction, reduce, okay, whatever, it's like level 20. If you get to 20 with Cassette, then you did really good already anyway. Kick Rayman. What? Okay. This is nice. Like this, I actually like it. I don't mind that. This might be even better. Like it is 4 seconds, and you have to attack like 8 times. So like maybe Kappa, but still like sometimes you can attack actually for a lot of times. Damage. Like now you could technically pick the level 1 Q talent. For example, if you're on lane versus like Ragnaros or something, like you have the sustain from level 1, and the level 1 Q talent is good anyway. But now you have the like cooldown reduction or your W potentially. Damage increased from 35 to 40. Okay. Okay. Wolfhead. No increase the cooldown reduction per basic attack from 0.2 to 1 second. Wow. Okay. No longer has mana restriction. Not many changes really. This is like something that they just decide to do. Yeah, but this is interesting. This is interesting. Uh, I wonder. There's no like development no comments. They could easily add something like this, like some quote, like they do with random ass lyric changes, like all shuffle, out of nowhere, or like just because we think it's fun. I'm scared now to read the Nazibo changes because maybe they buff the spider damage because they thought like broch, just broch. Let's go. Let's buff spiders. Damage increased. Needed. Needed. That's needed without joking. No, that's needed. Like that's. I don't know if it's enough because like actually this is a lot. 25, I guess. Maybe it's a lot, but like Gargantua hits way too fucking hard, and she has way too much HP. So this is for sure needed. Superstition. I was talking about it a lot. Don't know if it's enough, but it's good to see that they actually realize that too. But they don't realize Mongoloid. They don't realize the spider damage. I think spell armor reduce. Couldn't reduce stack increase. Okay. I really think they should just adjust the spider damage too because it is just like stupid that at level 16 if you throw a Q at Falstad it almost kills him. 1 Q and you have it every 6 seconds. But yeah. Phantom Cannon can now be self-casted. Yes! Support Auriel. Damage increase. I would say nice, but since Aurel, like I thought, like Aurel is fine support, and I thought she should be played already in first part of HGC, but teams didn't wanted to test it, whatever. Now it got discovered somehow, because like other regions played it again before us for some reason. Uh, so even though I would like to say that's nice, like some people, I mean it's only 5 damage, but she's picked because she has nice wave clear in this double support comp. So you rotate as 4, people can't damage you and you clear pretty nicely. Okay, even more damage increase. Resurrection. Increase cooldown, reduced channel time, added a 5-second delay between finishing the cast and the hero coming back to life. Okay. I mean, this is probably a playable ultimate now. I'm not even joking. I don't know how much HP it gives you. Like, 5 seconds delay between finishing the cast. Yeah, I think this is like a fine ultimate now. It's 50% though. Like the crystal is probably still better, but like you could never pick this. And now maybe you can get value out of it. Now you can get value out of it, but like before you just don't pick it because it just makes your hero have no ultimate and no teamfight usefulness. Because you just use one heal and that's it. That's it you can provide in teamfight with Resurrect. But yeah. Now it could potentially be pickable with the Tyrael compositions that he just explodes, give a shield, and you resurrect him. Uh, Damage bonus for completing the quest increased by 30. Okay, hold on. Okay, so like a lot of buffs, I guess. Okay, that is interesting. Oh, so they put it back. Like it was like that before. They nerfed it to 20, and now they put it back. Okay. Yeah, the blind was annoying. 3 seconds. Holy moly, man. Was one of the reasons why Aue could potentially be good. Like the blind, I AoE 3 seconds blind. Hello. But yeah. Okay, interesting. Whatever. No, casts the cooldown of resurrection to reach 100% faster. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I guess it still gives you the movement speed. Thanks for the follow. I guess it still gives you the movement speed. I was thinking like even at 20 the upgrade might be good because it will give you full HP and movement speed, but okay, I see they changed it. Oh, I expected slightly more changes to Brightwing. No display a range ring around Brightwing that conveys the radius of her heal. This is only visible to Brightwing. Okay, whatever. Uh, Cooldown decrease, mana cost reduce, damage increase. That's nice. Let's move. Let's move. Basic attack damage increased. Okay. What is the Tassadar level 1 quest? Is it like percentage based or it just straight up adds damage? It is percentage based, right? So it also increases the damage of the quest, right? I guess they just watched HGC and they saw, I think it was Hasu trying to kill Chris, but he just couldn't even though Chris had no HP because Tassadar heals with his auto attacks. Plasma shield duration decreased from 5 to 4. Okay. Shield ammo decreased from what the fuck? Okay. As I said, I think that you could potentially already play around Tassadar uh, in competitive, but people are not yet willing to do this that often. But this, I don't think I will like ban Tassadar anymore in Hero League, really. Mm, Yeah, I don't think I will Fantasada anymore. I mean, yeah, they realized that this quest was OP. That instead of changing it to be weaker, they make it to be stronger, and now they change it again. But yeah, they try to compensate the nerfs to shield with like Q buffs, Q level 4 talents. I don't know. Okay, so instead of refreshing, because it was refreshing, right? Now it increased by 2 seconds. I don't know, man. Removed passive armor, base maximum health increased, health regeneration. Okay, so remove armor, added a little bit of HP. Interesting one. They just added the first change was just let's add some armor to him. But yeah, he's giving like armor with heals now or something, right? Healing amount reduced from okay, so Q is healing for less now, but also healing Uther now. I don't know, cause like Q costs tons of mana, and now they make it, like a weaker heal now too. Interesting. No matches damage. Okay, at least there's some mana cost reduction, but only 5, so that's not much. Like the Q will still cost a lot of mana. Okay, I mean, but I guess they had to like, change the healing amount because it adds armor, but hmm. But I'm not sure about that. You kinda would like to add armor, like, Medic is nice hero to give armor because he can use the armor and then like still top off people. Like giving armor to someone also will be good with like healing overtime effects because like you prevent the damage opponents are dealing to you not with direct big heal but like with armor and then you still want to like top them off. Like he will still be weak against what he is weak, like against like the Lunaras, etc. Like, oh nice, okay, you give armor but your heal are still weaker, like, I mean are weaker now and cost tons of mana, so you will still struggle against that probably. Maybe they change talents or something, but yeah. Conjured Pursuit, removed. Yeah, fuck you, Ter. You have no mana problems. Why would you need, like, Globe Talent? Way of Light no longer has a cap on the mana return and cooldown reduction amount, no grants the benefits when enemy heroes are damaged. Okay, I mean, I like the W build, and like so far, I guess you're just gonna have to go for it. Okay, I mean, it is also got like some quest component added to it, so even better. Okay. Hit 75 enemy heroes. Haha. With basic attacks. Basic attacks also reduce the cooldown of Hammer of Justice. I mean, this is like something that I don't know how you are going to do it. Maybe versus some AFKing Olaf or something. You're not gonna get it in a serious game ever. Like you're just not gonna get this. No, no fucking way. But the first part is like fine enough, but I don't know why would you like get this. It possibly could give you more mana regen because you can just do it on minions or something, but this reduce the cooldown of the W, which gives you more healing, more damage, etc., and also gives you some mana reduction. So like, haha, nice talent, Blizzard, nice talent removal. Fist of Justice removed, Silver Touch. Reduce damage taken from heroes using Eternal Devotion armor effect. Uh, reduce damage taken from heroes using after reducing 40 source of hero damage. Reduce the mana cost. Okay, after reduce the mana cost. Huh. Huh. It doesn't give you anything before you complete it. Once you complete it, you get the 20 and then another 20. But the only thing you get is the mana cost reduction and the cast range. Oh no, I think W is just way better. And once you complete it, you get it to 3 seconds. It's, don't know, man. Beacon. Move to 16 functionality. While below 50%, Uter received 20% more self-healing when healing others with Holy Light. Okay. Beacon of Light at the moment has really crazy synergy. Because everything heals Uther, but also you have like the Blessed Champion, and the Blessed Champions heals you, right? But also if you like auto attack with the Blessed Champion effect on, and you heal others with the auto attack heal, then because you heal them, you also heal yourself again. So you get like double benefit out of the Blessed Champion because it heals you, but then it also rock because you heal others. And I would like them to do like this kind of auto attack build, but since they added some auto attack talent too, but like I guess they just butchered that combo because now it also only applies to Q. Okay, the other W talent removed. Feels Batman never had the chance to play W build anymore. Protective shield removed. Was this like the last hero with it? Like only Tyrande had that spell now, right? I don't think anyone else have that spell anymore. Okay. Casting Hammer of Justice increases user movement speed. Keck. Removed Holy Fire passive. Move to level 4. Okay. Okay. That is interesting. Like potentially nice. Potentially nice for like Infernal Shrines, on which he could already be fine because of the W build, but on the other hand, I mean, the W gives him like AoE healing and some AoE damage, and like AoE healing is like pretty good on that map, especially early, not necessarily late, but yeah. But you need to attack heroes to increase the damage, right, or something? So I don't know. Cleansed, remove, debated. Holy Light recharge 100% faster for 6 seconds when Uta is stunned, rooted, or silenced. Okay. This is interesting. So you don't want to cleanse people because you just want to walk in and eat the stuns, Kappa. Guardian of Ancient King. Healing a stunned, rooted, or silenced hero with basic ability. Increase the armor bonus. Okay. Okay. It is interesting. Hand of Protection. Activate to make target ally unstoppable for 1 second. Cannot recast. This is bullshit. Paladins can cast it on yourself, right? On themselves. Basic attack reduce this cooldown by 5 seconds. Okay. But it should also prevent melee damage, Kappa. Yeah. Oh, okay, Blessed Champion, is there still healing from basic attacks reduced to 20 from 20 to 15, but it's calculated from the combined total of Holy Light, ally, and self heal. Okay, because like this talent, in my opinion, was hugely underrated. But like no one plays Uther anyway, and like yeah, that's it, right? But it was giving you potentially, I mean, usually at least 80%, usually like 100% of AOE Holy Light amount of heal, and you could possibly get more, but like you use your uh, Holy Light, and then if you attack 5 times, then you heal someone for another life, Holy Light, healing amount, but in AOE. So like this talent could potentially have crazy value, and maybe it still will, even with the nerf, because it also counts the like you know self heal, but it will probably be weaker. But you can technically combo it with this one when you, Because like when you're below and you use that, you get much more healing for the blessed champion. It should combo, I guess. But yeah. Holy shocked at level 4. Nice. No longer increase the value of Uther's next holy light, but instead refunds mana when cast on enemy. Okay, that is interesting. And it could still combo with blessed champion, but because it will still heal you, of course that will be not much, but you know. Shrink ray removed, well met. Hammer of adjusting, movement speed and damage. Okay, that is interesting. Harden focus removed, righteousness defense removed, gathering guardians removed. The fuck he has on level 16 now. Hitting an allied hero with holy radiance increase the healing received. I don't know. Like in double support composition, it's nice, but in single, I don't know, and I don't know what are his other level 16 talent. Oh, so Beacon of Light is 16 something. Benediction. Benediction stays. I mean, you will probably just pick Benediction. Actually, I mean the Benediction slightly weaker because the heal is weaker, but like technically, like, it's less base healing. But but I guess you can stack the armor possibly. So if you do it twice, then maybe you get more burst healing because you just like stack the armor or someone to 50, but whatever. Move on to warriors, Anubarak. Mm, hovering over this ability will now show the range indicator or for distance travel as well the area. Okay, finally, I wanted to see it so many times. What is the like impact area? Instead of just like guessing, like just trying to do it on minions, see, okay, this is like the kind of maximum range or something. Not to mention that there's talent that changes the every area. But yeah, okay, they nerf something that, in my opinion, is still like the Jebate talent. Like you shouldn't, like Kokon is just way better. Like I'm triggered every time someone picks this. Like it can work in heavy dive comps, but then Kokon will work as good or if not better. Maybe if you really want to solo carry and opponents don't have like Malfurion or like some high disrupt character that your team most likely just gonna walk in and get 5 months silence or this kind of stuff, then you don't need that, and you can try to solo carry with Locust. But yeah, shield amount reduced. I don't care. I use Scarab's builds anyway to bait that. Okay, cooldown reduction decreased from whatever. Nothing really is changing for me in these notes. Heal increased, okay, just because pro players were crying about the ATC, and I guess like he also dropped in like win rate or something. This is nice. Movement speed increase, okay, also nice. Damage increased. Okay, oh nice, nice. I wanted to playtest this build before, when you have to like, because okay, like you might want to like split push with etc, and you might want to have like more wave clear because you want to jump with stages or something, but this could potentially be nice build when you want to just dual the front lanes. You get some self healing, you deal slightly more damage, and like it's mostly like about the self healing and slightly more damage, because maybe you can pressure out some characters, especially like in early game, like pre-10 or like pre-16 or something, and you get some additional self healing when the opponents also don't have that much tools to kill you. They don't have like Greyman bullet, yet. I wanted to test it. Heal health increased. What the fuck? What? Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't like Stitches. I don't like to play against Stitches. I don't like to play with Stitches, but the changes are nice, I guess. But I don't know if I want them. I don't know if I want to be playing, with Stitches in the game, because people are just not thinking about getting hooked, never. So I rather not see that hero, because I'm getting tilted every time. People just don't think that they will get hooked, and they just lose game out of that. Rate of decay increased. Cooldown reduced. Okay, finally, finally. Because like no one used this and it deals no damage and still have like 100-second cooldown. Demolition expert cooldown reduction decreased. Okay. I mean, there's probably nerfs, right? Even though I think Zyra is fine. In competitive, people prioritize her highly again. I can't really tell much about that. I don't think she's as strong as she used to be anymore. Because like she was insanely strong for some competitive situations, but yeah, I mean, just shield the meta and people are blaming on it. So like, I don't mind getting her nerf because like sometimes it takes finesse to win a game against her, even though it shouldn't be a problem in Hero League. But like, yeah, and her damage, especially the Q, is the range is insane. The damage of it is also insane on squishy targets. So I don't mind her getting nerfed, but not sure how needed it is. But whatever. Damage needed per point of energy gain reduced from. Those are changes to quests. Energy gain from. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, movements. What? Okay, how long it lasts? It's like 3 seconds, right, or something. Okay, this is interesting. That is interesting too. Okay, I'll bugs fix this. I think this happened once to me that like even though we lost, we got it. I think I forgot to. I think I print screened it, but I don't remember. Uh, Tomb of the Spider weapon has now become distracted by similar unit. Try mode. Okay. Gaslow, Greyman. I mean, that's just art. Okay. Generation group. Oh. Just checking if there's anything interesting in this. It didn't. Hmm. Wait, what? Ah, okay. For a second, I thought like that the way of illusion will give you more AD after it's complete or something. I just read it wrongly. Uh, okay, nothing to it, I guess. So that will be it for this patch notes. I will go into the game now. I guess. I hope